At the age of 13, Micah Anderson was described as a witty, bright, compassionate boy.
Just a very funny goofball. Very, very kind and gentle.
Micah was also a rising star on the motocross circuit until he was critically injured in an accident.
He was gray, barely breathing, just like a little whimper. And every time he took a breath, I'm like, is he dead?
Micah was airlifted to the trauma unit of the closest hospital.
The crushing injury of that motorcycle coming down on his head, I really didn't think there was any way that he could have survived that.
We were hearing phrases like life support. We were being prepared, you know, that there will be no recovery.
I called family members, called friends, and I just couldn't even talk. Every time I tried to talk, I was like crying.
I remember asking the Lord to please let Micah recover and be the way Micah always was.
In the next days and weeks, Micah lay comatose, clinging to life. Family and friends and thousands of intercessors around the world rallied in prayer for him.
We had millions of people praying for us. And from the very beginning, had that deep peace that even if Micah did not recover, that this is okay.
The next few months were tumultuous. Micah's body convulsed constantly as his brain tried to heal.
I remember we came to a point where we had to say, we're going to let him go, totally, completely.
We just laid it down before God and said, we're your servants, we'll do what you want us to do.
It's not like that ended the grieving. No, not at all. I mean, I would sit right next to his bed. I would cry and cry and cry.
Eventually, Micah's body calmed down, but he was still unresponsive with no signs of awareness. Doctors finally told the Andersons they had done all they could do.
It was just his body. It was this blank expression on his face. Nothing, and that was it. They said, pretty much this is your new normal.
3.5 months after the accident, Micah and his family were sent home to face their new reality. Family and friends offered support, and the intercessors continued to pray.
We had moments when we just didn't know how to go on.
Just saying, God, I can't do this.
The Lord kept telling us, I have given you grace today. That is sufficient. And I will give you grace again for tomorrow.
Then suddenly there was a stunning new development. The Andersons' new normal was upended.
Walking right in front of his bed, and I stubbed my toe. And all of a sudden, Mike is laying in bed there, and he starts chuckling at me. He starts going, He couldn't move, but he's just like, I sit down and start cracking some jokes with him. He's laughing at all the appropriate times.
From that day forward, Micah was alert and responsive. Several months later, Micah delivered his first verbal message to his astounded family. He told them that after the accident, he met Jesus in heaven.
I turned around, and I was looking into the face of Christ, and the angels were just worshiping him. There is no explanation of how much joy I had. And he said, I'm going to send you back. I said, why? And then he said, they must know about my love and my Father's love for everyone, no matter what they have done. I will love them and forgive them and accept them if they come to the cross.
Today, at 21 years old, Micah never misses an opportunity to share the love of Christ with everyone he meets. Debbie Kirkland will never forget her encounter with Micah.
I had experienced a major loss. And meeting Micah and his joy and his sharing his experience of entering into heaven, it impacted me so greatly.
When you ask Micah how it feels that his story brings hope and healing to so many lives, he humbly replies,
It means beside the world to me, knowing that I am fulfilling my job well.
And when asked how he is joyful and content living with physical limitations,
why would I spend my time here and get other people sad or depressed or disappointed when I could elevate them and make them feel the joy and the love that I did? in heaven.
The perseverance, courage, and faith of the Anderson family is also changing lives. They say it's Micah himself who inspires them and gives them an overwhelming peace about the future.
He encourages me every day. He always speaks life. He always encourages. He always lifts up.
This was miraculous, goes without saying. I wouldn't deem to even predict what God has in store for him.
Our life here on earth is short, and why would you like to waste your small time here on earth like being sad?